Are we live? Yes, we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox. Tonight, in the BrewLab, the initial version of Zombies that we saw earlier today while we were cracking packs and making initial brews has already evolved into a version 3. I've spent most of today tinkering about with Dimir Zombies. I've done lots of different, adjustments here and there along the way. This is where we're at. It's by no means final. It still loses. There's definitely cards that can be trimmed, changed, adjusted, but this is one version that has been running when it goes off incredibly well, and it's kind of like pretty quick. You're supposed to go wide and you're supposed to do it quick, and then you're supposed to get the combo off, and if it doesn't go off, you're losing pretty badly. The reason for that is because we have no removal. Pretty much the only thing we have is to slightly reduce target creature's power with Startle. That's it. So we really do need to go wide, and we need to go wide quick. And how are we going to be doing that? Okay, so there's a few little sneaky plays, but most of all what we really want to be having is like either a Champion of the Perished or a Shambling Ghast down on turn 1. Turn 2, Bladestitched Skaab, which gives all other zombies +1/+0. If it's Champion of the Perished, all the better. You get, turn 2, suddenly this thing is a 3/2. Then, turn 3, you bring out the Poppet Stitcher. That says that whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. Now we have quite a few instants and sorceries. There's 4 copies of Crawl from the Cellar, which I really like, because straight away the opponent sees the Champion of the Parish, they're going to go to remove it, or the Bladestitched Skaab, they go to remove it. So you'll be left with either one or the other on the battlefield, which are neither horrible things to have on the battlefield. And then turn 3 comes around, you've got 3 mana open, you pay 1 mana to Crawl from the Cellar, you put a counter on one of your zombies that's left, the one that they didn't kill, and bring the other one back to your hand and cast it again, often either triggering the Champion of the Perished again, or bringing Bladestitched back in and the other way around, and just, it gets bigger because Bladestitched's already in play. And then you proceed to cast small, now if you'd done what I just said, when Poppet Stitcher is in play, you would have made a 2/2 black creature token with Decayed. At the moment that you have 3 of these tokens, and it doesn't specify which is also opening up other avenues for this card, which I haven't really thought of yet. But in this deck, the only tokens that you're going to be making is the zombie tokens with Decayed. So as soon as you have 3 of those, your next upkeep, you can transform it. And it becomes, so now I've actually seen it in play, I know how it kind of looks, it transforms, and it becomes the Poppet Factory, and it becomes an artifact, and moves down to the bottom of your screen, and from that point onwards, all of the Decayed zombie tokens that you had become 3/3s with, and they lose Decayed. So, and if you've got Bladestitched Skaab, they're all 3/2s, and, it starts to get pretty wild from that point onwards, because you can swing in every turn and you just overwhelm the opponent with plenty of zombies, and you can keep them coming. The really good thing to have is 1 Poppet Stitcher on the field, 1 Poppet Factory transformed, both in play. Then you continue to use Startle, Deadly Dispute, your Shambling Ghasts, Crawl from the Cellar, the things they remove back onto the battlefield. You've also got Ebondeath Dracolich, which is, by the way, a zombie himself, which can keep coming back. And of course, I haven't talked about the main sort of card of the deck, the only really good sort of adversary in my opinion, other than probably the green one, which we haven't played with yet, but I'm really looking forward to. But you play this on turn 5. It comes in as a 3/4 with Death Touch, and it creates 2 of those tokens. That if you've already got the Poppet Factory, I've already told you what happens with that, and that'll trigger the Champion of the Parish twice and just put so much additional power on the battlefield on turn 5. That is just pretty insane. And yeah, that's the deck. I mean, it's nothing special. Don't forget that you can draw a card with not only Startle, also Consider draws you a card, and Deadly Dispute draws you a card. So I'm hoping to get through the deck and find Poppet Stitcher. Opening hand that you want probably has something like a Consider, a Champion of the Perished, a Poppet Stitcher, a Bladestitched Skaab, or a Tainted Adversary, and maybe a Startle or a Deadly Dispute. Something like that would be like the ideal opening hand. Mana base I've just gone really simple. I could probably adjust it a little further and put in some of the man lands, but I'm just worried because it's 22 lands in the deck. That having tap lands could be problematic, so I'm just leaving it as it is for now, and mostly just testing out these new dual lands from Midnight Hunt, which are just freaking amazing. So far I'm loving them. Like turn 3 you play this, you have access to 2 colors of mana, just comes into play untapped. It's so nice to have. This is making color decks that didn't have snarls just finally playable again, and I'm loving it, and I don't have to splash into snow. By the way, that'll be the next attempt. Version 4 will be like more snow with King Nafi as well, a little bit more mid-rangey, maybe a little less creatures. But alright, that's the deck. I mean, what we're trying to do is pretty clear, right? We get a lot of zombies, make a lot of little decayed tokens, as many as you can, and then get off the Poppet Factory and just keep on attacking, overwhelm the opponent with too many bodies that they cannot get rid of. Often you're making these zombie tokens on your opponent's turn at instant speed with Startle, so that you can untap and attack again and again and just keep making those tokens. That's how I've been winning with the deck. There's no removal. It's just kind of like a tempo style. Alright, enough blabbing. I've blabbed enough about the deck. First time playing it in ranked. I've been playing it in play queue. Got something like 65% win rate in the play queue. It's time to take it on to the ranked ladder and see what happens. I'm sitting on Diamond 4 at the moment. At this point in the stream, I always like to ask everybody to kindly consider subscribing to the channel if they have not done so already. Also, do all the good YouTube stuff, please. There's the like button. It's really easy and free. You just click, and it really helps the channel out. And of course, if you go into the description below the video, there is the deck, the link to the deck in either hub and the copyable version. And then underneath that, I'm now starting to put the link to the giveaway video. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, when we reach 200 subs, I'll be giving away some cosmetics. So go check that out if you're interested. It's in the description down below. Pretty weird hand, but okay, let's give it a try. Yeah. Shipwreck Marsh, Poppet Stitcher. Okay. This is not looking too good. This art on this thing is just ridiculous. It sucks that there's no flavor text. The surviving militia members reunited with their fallen comrades sooner than they'd hoped. That's so good. Okay. Boom. Not countering the Shambling Ghast. Opponent's down to 14 already. Now, if they cast anything, I'm gonna do this. Nice. I have the option if they target something of mine. Oop. Okay, so that's everything gonna die. So I might as well just go boop. Doesn't really matter which one I go for. Not the best play. I should have played the Ghast first and then done that, so, or you know, something else first. But anyway, it's okay. More removal. Okay, exiled. Waste this whole turn getting rid of the Poppet Stitcher. Probably for the best. Okay, we have a turn 5. Boom. Tainted Adversary. Double zombies. This can't get tripling feared now. It's too big. Presenting. Ooh. Oh god. Of course. Right on the snow. Okay, so that it's worth testing out. Does he have a counter, or did he just foretell his counter? Now he can't use it. Does have a counter. Cheeky bugger. Ay, ay, ay. Is that a Poison the Cup or Alrund's Epiphany now? Dimir is so good. Oh goodness. Bad little play, but gets counted, no? Poison the Cup on the one that's on the battlefield. Saw it coming. Absolutely. No problem. Weird he waited until then to do it. I would have done it on the previous card. The Crawl from the Cellar. Flashback, by the way, loving flashback, so good. Okay. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 2 mana away from, ooh, you know, one more from the top of the library to get this off for the double whammy. There it is. Probably just actually give that a try, you know. Okay, it wasn't a counter, but now he gets to draw. That's terrible. And he's got that Faceless Haven there. Flunky, flunky, McFlunky. Let's try it. Fuck it. If he counters it, we still have the mana for Startle. Oh, go on. Doesn't have it. Auto pay. Auto pay. Oof. That's just juicy. That is a juicy Tainted Adversary. Wearing this control player down. That's a lot of things that die, unfortunately, but not the adversary. He's probably got removal for him too, though, if I know this guy. And that is just bad news bears for me. Bad news bears. No! Of course you did. Of course you did. Babushka. Bring it on. Game over. Don't tell me I knew. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. He doesn't even have anything to bring back with that. Pfft. What a joke. See, this is where we needed the man lands to finish him off. We can startle his Faceless Haven. Ooh, okay.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Witherbloom College.
I have impeccable study habits.
Is he gonna -3 or not? I want him to attack with the Faceless Haven, but okay. Digging for that. Removal. He could have. Okay, he's got something else. Otherwise, he would have used Flunk. Maybe he'll counter this and then he'll let this through. Okay, he's gonna have some tricks up his sleeve for sure. There's a poison the cup. Leash of Malice. Okay, so this does -2. So if I do this on myself, unfortunately, it's unfortunately unfortunate, I make 2 more zombies and draw a card, bringing this out of range, baby. Activates, blocks the champion. Okay with that. I shouldn't have attacked with this one, because now it gets it dies, and then I can't activate the Poppet Stitcher next turn. That's really dumb. That was a bit of a misplay. He's probably gonna get me with the Magecraft. Drawing cards all the time. Let's see. Has he got a Blood on the Snow? Has he got another Crippling Fear? You know, he would have conceded if you know. If I'd had him, he wouldn't have stuck around for that turn. -3, huh?
This is my favorite part. Watch the life essence fade.
-3. Okay. Seems we lost connection there for a second. Sorry about that. I wonder what's going on.
If anyone needs me, don't.
This is going to be huge when it comes into play. Woo! That's so nice. The interaction between the decayed zombies dying and Ebondeath being able to come back is really good. Freaking got him. Game 1 on ranked. Very nice. Quality of the stream is just horrid. Like, I can see it. The camera is just terrible. I don't know what I would change, to be honest. If you start to think about removal, then you just put, I don't know, like, what would you take out? Startle and put in, like, I don't know, the new card that you lose 2 life to remove things? Nah. What else would you take out? Like, I think it's meant to be played in this way. At least this version with Poppet Stitcher. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments. That win was pretty nice. We sort of wore out the Dimir guy. We survived through like 2 crippling fears, 2 blood on the snows, and we still got him in the end. So I'm pretty stoked with that one. Not again that. Delver. First time I've seen him. This is so good, man. Oh my goodness. This is so good. I was worried about this. And it just stays as a 4-3. You kidding me? Wow, blue-white tempo. This is gonna be crazy good, I think. People are all thinking the werewolves are where the power's at in the set, but like it's gonna be crazy. I think there's gonna be a lot of new cards. Wow, how crazy is that? Double Homestead Courage. Can be flashed back next turn again. You can just Fading Hope it. And Scry. Just the new and improved Unsummon for Standard 2022. So good, man. Look at this. Nice, bro. Like, whoa. Nice, bro. That was insane. Did you guys see that? Holy cannoli. That was ridiculous. Well done, dude. The 1-drop Delver, hey? Turn 2 becomes a 3/2 flyer. And then he just played in like a sort of a Magecrafty vibes. What a deck. I'm assuming he had other creatures in there, like the Magecraft creatures. Whew. The zombies are actually looking pretty good, Moon. But I don't think they're the best, by far. I think probably if we're going to be talking tribal, for now it's clearly the wolves. Like, I've been playing them a little bit today, and that's what I'm going to focus on tomorrow. Or maybe after the stream I'm going to... anyway, after the stream I'm going to start another one on Twitch. And just brew up decks and play into the night. So come join me there if you like. Yeah, Flashback, Magecraft, and there's just a couple of like more spellcasty decks coming out of this set. That's my feeling. Less creature based. I've got a red burn deck with that new egg, the dragon egg. That's just so good. So much fun to play. I need to post my Twitch stream at the end of this video. I'll put it in the description as well, because that's going to be fun tonight. I'm going to go drink some coffee after this. And stay up super late. I'm just going to brew deep into the night. I want to really get a grip on this meta as soon as possible. Or, you know, at least the early meta and which decks are best. I think we've got to try spirits. Still haven't done much with the disturbed mechanic. There's still so much to do. Ooh, I get so excited. Asphalt Ocean. Okay. Is 22 land too much? Just keep flooding. I mean, we've only got the biggest card we have is Ebondeath Dracolich at 4 mana, and there's only 2 copies in the whole deck. Maybe I can go down to 20 and slide in a couple of other things. We'd shuffle the numbers a little bit, like maybe put in one less Consider, you know, one less Tainted Adversary, and maybe we can slot in some other, zombies. Playing Simic Ramp, for sure. They got some new goodies as well, and he's definitely already been opening packs. Oh no, these are the AFR lands. Maybe he hasn't even touched any of the new cards yet. He's just playing his Simic Ramp deck from Standard 2022 to see if it still works well. Okay, he's going for the draw 2. Tapped out. He doesn't have the mana to block and sack with the Dryad, so he might just take it, or he'll just block with it and give up on that forest. He's got enough green sources, and he's got sciences in hand. He takes it. Wow, I would have blocked that. That's a little problematic. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Do you have Snakeskin Veil? Or something like that? You're really gonna save your Prosperous Innkeeper with a Snakeskin Veil? No. More land. Wow. Incredible. Fight spell of some kind. It's very possible. No. Oh, God. Exile my champion. Let me draw a card. Wouldn't be the best play. Probably better to basic Conjuration and go look for your... Oh wow, he's actually gonna go for it. Okay. There's a counter spell that's like made for this deck. That it makes a zombie unless the opponent pays 4, which is pretty good. But I didn't run it because I was trying to just, go wide. Okay. Oh. Whoopee. There we go. That's game. I have to double block. I think that's just game. Because these guys can't block yet. Unfortunately. Next turn. Oh, it was close. Might have to double block. First time I'm going to block with the Skaab. It doesn't attack. Okay. Wow. We survived. Did he not read that? That's fine. Another Innkeeper. Follows it up with the Cultivator. It's a lot of stuff to get through, unfortunately. But at least our Poppet Stitcher stays alive. He's got to attack with the Shire now, no? Doesn't attack with the Shire. I just don't understand, man. Another 3-2. Draw 2 cards, make a treasure. Come on, baby. Wow, this guy's taking his time. There we go. We got the transform on the Stitcher. Transform. They all become 4/3s. They lose. Oh, and we got the adversary. Woo! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is just beautiful. Look at that. That's a veritable zombie army. We start getting in there. Those can get rid of the cultivator. The only thing that can block and trade is the Shire, obviously. But now we're already getting through for 4, 8, 12 damage. Booyah! Down to 8. Whew. No way. What an ass. Top Top deck city. Get stuffed. What? Such bad luck. Oh my god. Did you guys see that shit? No way. We were coming back. That was looking sweet. I had a couple of really nice turns there with the adversary. Really showing a bit of what the deck can do. And then the guy just goes and top decks the only thing that could have saved him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just. Unbelievable. A V4 is starting to sort of rumble around in my brain. Play it a lot more. This card I am going to attempt much later on in the format. This is just confusing as hell. Shipwreck Marsh, Clearwater Pathway, maybe one Port of Carafel. Could be, you never know, could be handy. And then my idea was to do something along these lines. Play this card. Where is it? Here, Ghoulish Procession. And then we have to do the usual thing. Deadly, Dispute. Whoop. Oh, it's doing that thing again where my A stops working. There we go. Yeah, Corpse Cobble and Poppet Stitcher don't work together. Okay, so let's go for a non-Poppet Stitcher deck. Play Jadar instead. Yes, also possible. Or we could get rid of Jadar. No. Not snow. I hate snow. Well, I don't hate it, it's just meh. So bye priest. Super fast. Think fast. Okay, so like the counter spell. Here it is. And then zombie. So we're getting the trigger from Ghoulish Procession, which whenever one or more non-token creature dies, we've only got Champion of the Perished, Shambling Ghast, Tainted Adversary, Bladestitched Skaab. That's actually quite a few creatures. Oh yes, definitely can go down some lands. Let's try 20. Okay. More card draw. I like that. Still no removal. Could play like we definitely need one copy of. Let's probably get rid of one. One Ghoulish Procession. Put in a Ebondeath. One Corpse Cobble. One more Ebondeath. Try this one in play. Just as a last little game. Yeah, Crippling Fear. Crippling Fear is... But it's just... It's not that good. Moonwatcher. And yes, I have seen a version with Lolth. That is a good idea. Because of the decayed zombies. For sure. I'm going to try that. Spider zombies. But Crippling Fear... tribal deck, makes sense, blah blah blah, but it's just, I don't know, it feels a little bit clunky. It's only -3, there's just too much that it doesn't hit. Takafumi. Mr. Takafumi. Love that. Infernal Grasp, rearing its head from the meta. Ooh, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? So far, I don't like it. Okay, mirror match, but mono black. Ancient evils dwell within the burning chasm called the Ashmouth, ever ready to devour those foolish enough to travel alone. Epic. Plum in this deck. Good. Ooh, it is. Okay. Full mirror. Lol. Poppet Stitcher. Stitch some puppets for me. It's not bad. Doesn't do anything. Perfect. This card is pretty sweet. I mean, look at this creature that I'm going to summon now. This thing's going to be huge. Unless he's got a counter, which is totally possible. Okay, he's got a murder. Perished champion survives. I make a 12-11 menace. It gets removed. See, he's playing with removal. I think this is finally it's going to settle on something a bit more along these lines. But which creature would I get rid of? The Tainted Adversary? Never. Totally forgo the whole thing? No, never. Like, you know, ooh. Nice. So similar to mine, it's shocking. Just with a little bit of a slight smattering of removal. Three twos, here we go. 3 threes. Oh yeah, sorry, beg your pardon. 3 threes. Oh, nice. Once, twice. That's crazy good. Trigger Mania. All right, that was definitely his was definitely the better version. Mr. Takafumi, bronze player in the play queue. Nice. So my question was earlier, do we just completely get rid of the whole Shambling Ghast daily dispute thing? Then how are we drawing cards? Or screw Corpse Cobble, one less of these. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Like, what was he running? What was he not running? Is the question that I am. Crawl from the Cellar, probably, and then he had the removal instead of that. And probably no Startle. That draw card, make a zombie, and is just pretty good. Hey, Nick S. What's up, brother? Thanks for jumping on. Don't mention it. Super fun. Having the best day. It's like a whole new problem to work out. This zombie deck has potential, but trying to figure out whether I should run it as is or try and put in some removal. To give that a try. Alright, approaching the end of the stream. Let's get a win. I will do a Loth one, Moon, for sure. But it's not going to be like fully zombie. It's going to be more mid-rangey or control deck. Debatable plays. Okay. It's not a bad blocker against aggro on turn 2 with 3 toughness. Blue changelings. Whoops. Blue changelings. There is a flying one. And then there's Orvar. That could be cool. Okay. He goes for it. Wow, this deck's pretty explosive. Aggro tempo. Misa likey. Very muchy. Alright. We've reached the 1 hour mark. We ended the stream on a win in ranked with the new deck. We tested a little new deck there in the middle, just to see if there was some variations that would be better, but it was just a tangent I went on. I don't think it's any better. I think this with the Poppet Stitcher is what is where you're trying to go with this deck, I think. But there's many more tweaks that can be made. Still haven't tried the snow one with King Nafi. There's the other Anthem, zombie Anthem guy from AFR, the new one, called, where is he? The Death Priest of Miracul, which might also be a good idea, because then you can sort of branch out into vampires and zombies and skeletons and have like a bit of a more broader thing than just such a narrow tribal theme. But you guys know me, I'm a stickler for tribal themes. I think this last little adjustment I made at the end to put in an Infernal Grasp was a good idea, so I'm gonna change the version that is in the description down below for you guys. As usual, the deck that we end up with at the end of the stream is the one that I post to either hub, and that is going to be found in the description down below. But that's going to be it for tonight. Come and join me on Twitch. I will be, right after this stream, just casually turning on my Twitch and yeah, streaming. You know, those of you who still stuck at work, haven't had a chance to get home and play with the new cards, come join me on Twitch if you can. And I'm probably going to be testing some vampire stuff, some werewolf stuff, and there's this mono red burn spell, the deck with like the dragon egg that I'm going to have a look at. And yeah, who knows where the night will take me. I'm going to go and pour myself like 3-4 double espressos after this, and then see where the night goes. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Twitch link is just Twitch TV /MTGA BrewLab. Boom. Bam. See you there. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.